I have this pretty wood plaque. I got it from Hobby Lobby for $3.49, and I'm going to paint the entire thing using some Wise Owl Snow Owl. Now, I am doing a lighter color as we will be decoupaging on top of it. Once that dried, I made 4 holes going from the left to the right side, closer to the bottom of the wood plaque. I then have this napkin. I got this from Dollar General. I'm going to remove my ply, and I wanted to show you on the packaging where it says how many plies the napkin has, and then you'll know how many layers you need to remove. So it's 1 layer I removed. The second ply is the designed napkin. I'm using Wise Owl 1 Hour Enamel Clear, and I brushed that on top of my wood plaque, and then I laid my napkin down. You do want to put a good amount, but you do not want to over-wet it. I then have a piece of saran wrap in my brayer, and this is going to help release any wrinkles or bubbles that you can get in the napkin. And this step really does help. And then I did a top coat of the 1 Hour Enamel Clear, and I set that aside to dry. Next, I have some wood letters. I have an F, an A, and 2 L's, and I'm going to drill a hole in the top of each of my letters. Now, if you're enjoying this video and you'd like to pass it along to your friends, we do appreciate that very much. I'm then going to paint each of my letters. You could pick any colors of your choice. Paint products can be found over on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. I'm using some Wise Owl dried thyme, then the goldenrod. I did 1 L in the earth and 1 L in the fireside. Now again, you could pick any colors of your choice. I just went with some colors that I thought looked nice together. I have this word hello. I stained it with some General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain. I applied it with my paintbrush, and then I wiped the excess off with a napkin. Once my wood plaque and napkin had dried, I'm then taking a piece of sandpaper, and you want to move in a downward motion, and I'm just going around the edges, sanding off that excess napkin. And this comes off fairly easy. I then took a nail and I repoked through the napkin where we had drilled our 4 holes. I then have these wired pieces. They're almost wrapped in a paper. I actually save them from when I use the flower sprays. If I have to trim the flower, this is the stem. And I'm putting it through my letter and just curling the end, almost into a little circle. I'm then wrapping it about 3 times, maybe 4, around the nail to give a little squiggly. And I did this to all 4 letters. I'm then going to take the other end and poke it through the hole that we made on the wood plaque. And I'm going to put the letters so that it spells the word fall. Once I have my letters laying how I want, I'm then going to go and trim the top of the wire and curl that down so that it holds in place, and that way all of these letters are dangling from the bottom of the wood plaque. I did go over and dry brush a little bit of goldenrod onto the hello to make this pop a little more, and then I glued that down onto the napkin. I added my own little hanger. I just took some jute and hot glue, and on the back side I hung the jute. And there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.